Hello, folks. Welcome to this brief tutorial and guide on how to use your trigonometry course in Google Classroom. All right, first things first, when you're in your home screen, you want to go ahead and pick Mrs. Lucas Trigonometry periods 4 through 8. The join code should have been sent to you in an email or is in our first day of school presentation. Notice that when you first click on your class, this is what we call our stream. The stream is sort of like a feed, like a social media feed. Think of Instagram or Facebook or I don't know, whatever you crazy kids use these days. This stream is just sort of a running tab of things that I put in our class. It's really not a bad place to look if you want to quickly view our daily assignment hub that I'll get to in just a few minutes. But if you're looking to dig out assignments from a chapter or a note packet or something like that, you're definitely not going to want to dig through the stream. That's a mess. What you're going to want to go ahead and do instead is click on the middle classwork tab. When you go ahead and do that, what you'll see in the top right-hand corner are three sort of graded lines, and that'll allow you to filter by topic. So just to run you through a few topics, we have our Zoom recordings just there at the top in case you missed class. Also, our invitations to the Zoom recordings, or Zoom sessions, I should say, are just located at the very bottom of that topic. So you could just scroll to the very bottom and click on the link to get in our meeting. We'll also talk about the late work alert, some classroom information, 3 assignments that you have to start off our time together, technology tips and resources, daily attendance and high school information, and then as you scroll down, you get into each of our individual chapters. So what you'll see is we don't have a ton of chapters to take care of in this class, but they are there for your reference. That's where the bulk of your information is going to be uploaded every day. We'll talk about a request to retest here eventually over the course of our time together in the semester, some additional helpful information, and eventually you'll take a final exam for me. So all of that will be posted there. So I'm just going to go ahead and run you through. If you decide to click at the top there on our classwork page, I'm just going to go ahead and quickly go topic by topic with you. Again, if you click on our Zoom daily recordings, you'll start to see recordings of our Zooms. Your invitation for the Zooms that will start here very soon are just listed there. So if you're in my period 4 class, you can go ahead and click on that. And you just click on the link and enter the meeting passcode, and I'll see you there. Period 8, likewise, there's your link and your passcode. The next topic, super important. If you're going to hand in anything late from me, because I am a teacher that uses several different apps to teach you trig, it's just a necessary evil for math in some regard. I just wanted to let you know that if you're ever going to submit something late, and you want me to look at it, and I've graded your classmates already, you're going to need to go ahead and fill out the late work alert form. It's just a quick Google form that lets me know you did something and you're ready for me to grade it. So it's not like you get penalized. The late work alert is to alert me that your work is actually there and I should go ahead and grade it. That's what I mean by alert. Classroom information is our next tab down. That's where you're going to go ahead and take some time to read our syllabus. Super important to take some time to familiarize yourself with the materials we need for the class, the way I grade, expectations. Very important to review your rubric for how I grade homework. You're going to notice I'm a little bit more strict with regard to the way I grade homework when you compare it to maybe some of your teachers in the past. And we will talk about the syllabus just briefly in our first day presentation. However, you're going to be responsible for reading the lion's share of that on your own. When you're done reading your syllabus, you're going to go ahead and take a syllabus quiz for me just to make sure you understand all of those expectations. My schedule is also listed under classroom information. That way, if you need to schedule some individual time with me, you know when I'm free, when I have lunch duty, when I have lunch, when I teach classes. My email is also listed there at the bottom of that schedule. And then we have bell schedules for the high school in case you ever happen to need those, whether you're virtual instruction or, we go into a traditional sort of bell schedule that's there for you as well. After classroom information, you'll see your 3 assignments that you have to kick off our time together. You have a little quiz on the syllabus to make sure you understood it. I'd also like your parents and special grown-ups at home to take some time to verify that they understand the expectations for our class. So there's a quick Google form there. And then I also need you to tell me a little bit about yourself and the book I issue to you, so that I can get to know you in this crazy setting a little bit better. Underneath those 3 assignments that you have for this first week, you'll see some technology tips and resources. I do use quite a few apps to make things function in our class, and there is a short list of them. If you click on any one of those slides, it will take you to a web-based version of the apps that I need you to download. That's always super nice to have in case for some reason you can't push something out immediately from your self-service. You can also click on my dog, Tortellini, and it'll take you to her Instagram account that my kids made me produce for her. Okay, so there's just a quick list of some of the apps and websites that we use frequently in our trig class. In addition, I really recommend you join Remind. I promise I won't blow up your cell, but please do take some time to join Remind so that, if we have a snow day or, I'm canceling a test or moving something, you get those notifications. There's also some nice things about how to split your screen, take notes in Adobe, and, just some general tips and tricks there. As far as daily attendance and high school information is concerned, I think that probably the most important link under here would be, in addition to the high school specific iPad support, would be our hall pass. When you're in my class, you can just go ahead and fill out this quick Google form while you're sitting in your seat. You don't have to take your iPad, scan the QR code, sit back down. It just avoids a lot of steps around the room when we want to get to our learning. So the hall pass is linked there for you if you need to use it. And in addition, you have some tools if you are having any issues with your iPad. You have a way to reach out. Google Classroom just quit on me. That's super convenient. But luckily, what I do have to say is that that is pretty much what I needed to talk with you about. I'm just going to take one more scroll through here and make sure we're good with our Google Classroom, and we are. We're going to get to the meat of what we need to in class here in a few days, and that is we're going to start right in on section 1.1 and 1.2. So you'll download your blank notes, which I will upload for you. You'll see some lesson videos and some printable items if you'd like to print. And of most importance, you will always see your daily assignment hub posted for you, and I will talk about this in a few minutes too, but this is just your checklist of what you're supposed to do each day. So I hope you found this quick tour of Google Classroom super helpful, and feel free to let me know if you have any questions or concerns.